Hi guys. So today I will teach you or try to teach you reading fill in the blanks by choosing a very difficult question. Let's see how many of you can solve it with me. So here basically we are talking about a passage and it's about research. Now please remember that you get an overall timer in PTE reading. So it's very important that you manage your time smartly. For such lengthy passages you might take about 2 minutes per question. Now I'll teach you one trick, and that is don't read the entire passage. Just mainly first read the sentence that is having the blank. For example, if you see the first passage, it says, such behavior can lead to outcomes that dash personal interest in the long run. Now, just reading this sentence, you cannot judge, which will be the correct answer: undermine, reinforce, accelerate, or compile. So you need to read the previous sentence. What is the previous sentence? A tendency known as temporal discounting. Now discounting, is it something positive or negative? Tell me. It is something negative. That means that generally the next sentence should also be in the same vein. Vein means the same tone, negative. Now undermine, reinforce, accelerate, and compile. Reinforce, accelerate, compile, all those words are positive. So the only negative word is undermine, which means not give or not pay enough attention to something or ignore something. So that is the meaning of the word undermine. So the first answer should be undermine. Now when you come to the second paragraph, again go to the actual sentence which has the blank. This phenomenon means like a natural occurrence or something which is happening in the world. This phenomenon highlights the extent to which perception rather than objective reality often dash decision-making processes. Now this is very tricky, but what are we talking about? Something which is dash the decision-making process. Now to make decisions, like first let's see the four options. The options are obstructs, negative, governs, positive, neglects, negative, and eliminates, negative. Now decision making process, it is something important, and we are talking also about perception, which means not the actual truth but what you perceive, which you believe to be the truth. So the answer here I think should be governs. Why governs? Because it is something like rules or something which makes you decide a particular thing instead of something else. So it should be governs. That is the best option. I don't know how many of you got it correct. Now if you go to the third paragraph, it says the effectiveness of these policies, however, now however is a tone changing word. I'm reading the last sentence of the third paragraph, okay? The effectiveness of these policies, however, largely depends on whether behavioral tendencies are stable across contexts or whether they dash situational variables. So there are two options, yeah. One is the word stable or whether they dash situational variables. Remain constant despite, are immune to, are contingent upon, or coincide with. Now this is more like a collocation plus a phrasal blank and also grammar based. Now there is also the word or, so this or that. So remain constant doesn't make sound with variables. Variable means what? Something which keeps on changing. So constant with variables doesn't make sense. You can rule it out. Are immune to, you can rule it out because this is not about immunity. Means protection from something. And coincide with also doesn't sound correct. Sometimes you have to rely on your sixth sense, your instincts. So the best option is contingent upon, means depend upon. That is what it means. Now the last paragraph, ultimately understanding the interplay means the connection between cognition and choice is essential for designing systems that both respect autonomy and promote welfare. Without such insight means a deeper understanding, reforms intended to improve societal outcomes may inadvertently, means mistakenly, dash the very biases they seek to mitigate. Mitigate means reduce the effect of something, and bias means being non-neutral. So what will happen? Something will become worse. Inadvertently means mistakenly. So again, you need a negative word. Now neutralize is positive, simplify is positive, justify is also positive. So the only negative word is exacerbate. And exacerbate means to worsen an already bad situation. So this is an example of a really hard question for reading fill in the blanks, reading, writing, fill in the blanks, the drop down blanks. That's what they are called. So the correct approach is first read the sentence which has the blank and try to guess the answer based on the context. You have to understand. See, certain things you have to understand, Hannah. And then try to eliminate the incorrect options based on tone and context. Even you may not be 100% accurate with this approach, but at least 3 out of 4 blanks you will be able to zero in on the correct answer. If you like this video, make sure you follow us, and you can also comment how many you got correct at the in the comment section. If you're looking for PTE 1-to-1 classes, IELTS classes, NATI classes, CELPIP classes, or language cert classes, make sure you contact us today. I'm Malcolm from A1 Australia Education Group. Thanks for watching the video. Good day.